My name is Tony and welcome to my webinar. So I work at Embody Wellness, so I may look familiar, but I also am a nutritionist and I have my own business as a nutritionist. And so I have a bachelor's degree in medical nutrition therapy, and I got that in 2015. And then I also got a culinary degree from American River College, and I also teach yoga. So I actually teach yoga out of the office here on Wednesdays, and I do it on Zoom. So I'm just a powerhouse of nutrition and wellness information. So my main focus is weight loss though. So I love helping men and women lose weight and become their best bodies. So welcome to my webinar, Detox to Jumpstart Your Weight Loss. We're going to be talking about eliminating toxins that cause weight gain. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so this is the name of my business. I don't know if you could see this. It's transformationkitchen.love. So if you get any emails and you're like, what is this Transformation Kitchen? That's me, nutritionist Tony. So the name of my website is transformationkitchen.love. So it's not .com. And at my website, right here, you can go to yoga videos. I have all my old yoga videos that I post every week. You can read my newsletter, Tasty Thoughts, and that's where you can find that information, as well as learning more about me. Okay, so the name of my webinar is Detox to Jumpstart Your Weight Loss. So eliminating toxins that cause weight gain. So today, we are just exposed to so many toxins in our environment, way more toxins that we've ever been exposed to in the past. And so we're exposed to toxins through our environment, through our food, through our water, or just we're exposed to so much these days. And these toxins, they make us feel tired. They make us hold on to extra weight. They make it harder for us to lose weight. They make us hold on to water. They make us feel sick. They cause inflammation. So these toxins can also cause joint pain. So we're exposed to so many toxins these days. And also, it doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to feel sick from all the toxins that we're exposed to. So you're in the right place if you need to lose at least 5 to 10 pounds. You're at the right webinar if you feel stuck and you just can't seem to lose the weight, and you're in the right place if you feel fatigued or if you feel tired, lack energy, and you just need a jump start for your metabolism. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. So you've made it to the right webinar if those are the reasons why you came. Okay, so this is what we're going to learn in the webinar tonight. We're going to talk about, sorry, I'm adding people as they add in. So step one in the detox, step one in my weight loss program is always detox. So I always start people with the detox. So we'll go over that. We're going to go over where do toxins come from. We're going to do what do these toxins do to our bodies. We're going to talk about the 10-day detox. We're going to talk about how you feel after the detox, and we're going to sum it up. And at the end, so you want to make sure that you stay till the end, because at the end of this, everyone who has signed up, who's here physically at the webinar and stays till the end, you guys are going to find out how to enter in to win a free detox. And a bit later, I'm also super excited to talk to you about a special announcement and that you guys are going to love, and I'm really excited about it. So make sure you guys stay till the end. Okay, so step one in my weight loss program, why do I always start people with the detox? So I start people with the detox because toxins get stored in our fat cells. So let me say that one more time. Toxins get stored in our fat cells. So when we start to lose weight, our fat cells start to shrink. And then what happens is that our fat cells start to shrink, and then these toxins get released into our bodies and they start to make us feel sick. So we can, like, let's say you start a weight loss program and all of a sudden you have headaches, you feel fatigued, you feel run down. body aches, joint pain. This is because your fat cells have started to shrink, and then these toxins are floating around your body and they're starting to make you feel horrible. So I always start people with the detox, one, because it makes them lose weight. So that's what they want, is to lose weight. But then also, it makes it so you don't have these flu-like symptoms when you start the weight loss program. So it gets these toxins out of your body, it jumpstarts your metabolism, and then you also don't feel bad once you start to lose weight because these toxins aren't floating around your body. So where do these toxins come from? So these toxins are found in our food, they're found in our water, and they're found in our environment. So these toxins are in our food, our water, and our environment. This is so important because we're bombarded by so many toxins, and it can just make us feel horrible. So for example, I had this one weight loss patient, and she was on the paleo diet, which was kind of interesting because the paleo diet turned into like a trap for her to actually make it so she wasn't losing weight. So she had fibromyalgia, and she just had chronic fatigue, and she just didn't have any energy, and she was having chronic headaches. And so I had her do the detox first, because I have everyone start with the detox. And so we also continued to look at her diet, and we found out she's doing the paleo diet, and she thought she was eating healthy, but she was actually eating a lot of sugar, because you could have dates on the paleo diet, and that has a lot of sugar in it. And so yes, dates are healthy for you, but if you're consuming a lot of sugar, either way, your body turns it into sugar, which turns into fat. And she didn't realize how much sugar she was eating with this paleo diet. So I had her do the detox. We went over her diet, and I had her follow my weight loss program. And she felt so much better after she did the detox. So she felt like she had more energy. She felt like she was having less pain. So fibromyalgia is where you just have pain all over your body, and the doctors don't really know why. So they just label it fibromyalgia. And so she did the detox, and then she did the weight loss program. And at the end of the weight loss program, she didn't need to take her fibromyalgia medicine anymore. So I'm not a doctor, so definitely listen to your doctors, but it just shows you that you can create a really big impact on how you feel by changing your diet. So that was pretty awesome. Okay, so back to this. So where do toxins come from? So they're found in our food, water, and our environment. So a really big toxin in our environment, I guess you could say, is personal care products. So this one is huge. So this one is like shampoo, conditioner, lotion, unfortunately, perfumes. So anything that has fragrance in it is a toxin. And specifically those toxins, they're called endocrine disruptors, which you don't have to know what that means. Pretty much what it means is it messes up your hormones. So these fragrances, they smell really good, but for the women who are on the call, we know that we get marketed to put all sorts of stuff all over our skin. And men too, now these days, are definitely getting marketed to as well. But what happens is that these personal care products, like shaving cream, anything that has a fragrance in it, it's actually toxic, and specifically that toxic disrupts your hormones. So personal care products are a huge one. Makeup is toxic. So I like to do it at least once a year, which I forgot to tell you guys about. So I love the detox. I've actually been doing the detox and suggesting the detox to my weight loss patients before I even started working at InBody Wellness. So I've been doing this detox for a really long time. And I personally love to do the detox every year. It's the Metagenics 10-day detox. And so I like to do the detox every year because I always feel less bloated after I do the detox. So I have less love handles and less inflammation around my hips. I also feel more clear-headed. I wake up in the morning and I just feel clearer. And I feel better after I do it. I just feel better after doing the detox. So I really like to do the detox at least once a year. If I feel bad, or I've let a lot of foods and alcohol and stuff creep into my diet, then I'll do it twice a year. You know, if I don't feel good, I'm like, oh, I need to do the detox. And then also it clears up my acne as well. So because it gets all those toxins out of your body. Your skin is the largest organ. So if you're not detoxifying properly, these toxins are going to come out of your skin. So it always clears up my acne as well. So I personally do this detox once a year. But where do these toxins come from? So our personal care products are huge. And so you could go through your bathroom and, you know, start choosing more non-toxic personal care products. There's this website called Environmental Working Group. And you can go on there and rate your beauty products, or when you go to the store, now they have like labels on there where it's like Environmental Working Group, like approved or something like that. And so you could start, you know, you don't have to throw everything away because I'm sure you spent a lot of money on it, but, you know, start switching out some of these products. Like when you need something new, so start switching them out for these less toxic products, because they're putting a lot of they're making it hard for your liver to work properly, and they're also messing up your hormones. So another toxin is BPA from plastics. So this one is huge too, because you think like, oh, well, I don't drink out of plastic water bottles, and maybe you do, but we just have a lot of plastic in our food supply. So, you know, think of every time you go to the grocery store, and if you buy something in a package, has plastic in it, and that plastic leaches into the foods. And so it's great to use glass, try to get like glassware for like your Tupperwares and things like that. And the messed up part now is that it's specifically the BPA in the plastics that's toxic. And now they'll literally just put BPA free on these products, and it'll still have BPA in it because it's this like form of BPA where it's BPD. And so they're saying that it's BPA free, but it still has this form of toxin in it, which also disrupts your hormones. And so you just want to try to stay away from plastic as much as you can. So switch to glass. And then there's also this chemical called phthalates. So these phthalates are also in personal care products. So think like fragrances and, like I said, like shampoo, conditioner, things like that, that has the phthalates in it. Also, receipt paper has phthalates in it. So at Embody Wellness, we have fancy phthalate-free receipt paper, but I think other than Whole Foods, I don't think they do that anywhere else. So you just want to try not to touch those receipt papers too much, because we absorb everything through our skin, and we don't have to get crazy, you know, and start freaking out about all this stuff. It's just good to know. And then that's why you just want to make sure you do the detox once a year, just to get all this stuff out of your system. And then also there's glyphosate. So glyphosate is Roundup. So you guys might use this at home. You know, you sprayed this on the weeds. So unfortunately, they're spraying this on our crops, and then we're eating it and it gets into our system, and it does all sorts of stuff to our body. So they're making us fat, being the main thing that we're talking about tonight. And so that's why you want to eat organic fruits and vegetables. Try to buy organic as much as you can. And then there's also heavy metals. So heavy metals are in the air from industry. So think of coal. So when you burn coal, it gets mercury into our water systems, and then it gets into the fish because the fish eat it. So we're just surrounded in our food, in our water, in our environment. There's no way getting around it. We're exposed to a lot of toxins, a lot more than we ever have before, and it's making us fat. So what do these toxins do to our bodies? So these toxins are now being labeled as obesogens. So that means that these are toxins that alter human metabolism and predispose people to weight gain. So let me say that again. These are toxins that alter the human metabolism and predispose people to weight gain. So these toxins are literally making you fat. So these toxins are slowing down your metabolism and they're also making it so that way you gain weight. So these toxins are horrible and they're in our food supply. But some of the symptoms are they affect the number of fat cells in your body. So they actually increase the number of fat cells in your body. They increase the size of fat cells in your body. So like we talked about, when you lose weight, your fat cells shrink. And so these obesogenic toxins, they actually increase the size of the fat cells in your body. They also affect the hormones in your body that affect appetite, satiety, food preferences, and metabolism. So you have these hormones in your body that affect how hungry you get and how full you stay. So these obesogenic toxins are changing from you feeling full. They're changing you from not staying full, so making you hungry all the time. They're making it so after you eat something, you're not full. And then they're changing your food preferences. So you're craving more fatty foods, more sugary foods. And it also slows down your metabolism. So it makes it harder for you to lose weight, and it makes it harder for you to keep the weight off. So these obesogens are just nasty things. Okay, so the detox. So the Metagenics 10-day detox. So this detox is a liver detox. So it's different than a cleanse. So it's not one of those like water diet cleanse things where we're drinking like lemon juice and cayenne. No, it's not that. It's also not going to make you go to the bathroom a ton. It's not that type of cleanse. Okay, it's specifically a liver detox, and it's specifically supporting your phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification pathways. So what does that even mean? So a lot of other detoxes, they only support phase 1, and phase 1 is getting the toxins out of your body. These are getting the toxins out of your fat cells. And then phase 2, you're getting them out to be excreted through your body. So you're like peeing them out, pooping them out, sweating them out. So that's phase 2. So a lot of other programs, they only support phase 1 liver detoxification. So this specifically does phase 1 and phase 2. So it's a really powerful liver detox. So it's different than a cleanse. And so our liver is super important. Our liver runs our metabolism. So our liver not only detoxifies, but it also is in control of our blood sugar. It's in control of the fats in our body. So it runs our metabolism. And so metabolism is like how well you lose weight, how well you gain weight, how well you're good at keeping it off. So your metabolism is either fast or slow. You guys already know this. So our liver runs our metabolism. It's one of the ways it runs our metabolism. And so that's why this detox is really good to jumpstart your weight loss, because you're detoxifying the liver. You're taking some of the load off the liver from working so hard. So it's also detoxifying your body. Your liver has so many jobs in your body that if you have all these toxins like weighing you down, slowing your liver down from able to do its job properly, then it's also slowing down your metabolism. It's also slowing down your detoxification pathways. So your liver, it's super important in your metabolism. So that's why I like to have everyone start with the detox, because it clears your liver out, and then it also preps you. So that way your weight loss you'll be even more successful during your weight loss program. And so this Metagenics detox, what it is it's a powder and capsules. And so you'll see when you get the detox, it's a powder and it comes with a guide, and it's capsules. And in the guide, it tells you how many times a day to take the powder. And then it also tells you how many times a day to take the capsules. And then I always tell everyone, just take the powder and the capsules at the same time, so that way you don't forget. And then you just want to drink as much water as you can, because that's how you're flushing the toxins out of your body. And so specifically this, the Metagenics detox, it has a ton of vitamins and minerals in it, which support those phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification pathways. And so specifically, one of the things that it has in it, it has a lot of NAC in it. It's called NAC. You may have heard of that. So that's really important because it turns into glutathione in your liver. Glutathione's your liver's master antioxidant. So it has a ton of NAC in it. So that's one way that it's supporting your liver. And what it also has in it has this other compound called Meta-I3C. And so what that does is it's like 36 servings or something crazy of broccoli in just like one little capsule. And what that stuff does is that gets the toxic estrogens out of your body, the estrone. But I have everyone start with the detox for the weight loss programs because it takes that load off your liver. So that way your liver works better. And it also, you lose weight when you do the detox too. So it also will help you in the future lose weight faster because you're not putting all of that toxic load on the liver. And then also it's reducing those toxins that are causing weight gain. So you're getting all those nasty obesogenic toxins out of your body that are slowing down your metabolism, that are causing you to gain weight. And then it's also an elimination diet. So this is really important to do because so a lot of foods cause people food intolerances. So what does that mean? So you could eat a food, let's say gluten, and you have joint pain, or you eat dairy and you have acne. So this elimination diet, you're eliminating those foods out of your diet. And then at the end, you're adding them back in. So most foods that cause people the most food intolerances, so the most foods that cause issues for the most people is corn, soy, wheat, and dairy. So corn, soy, wheat, and dairy, those are the culprits that you are specifically taking out of the diet. And then there's a couple other foods like nuts and things like that. So in the guide, it'll tell you like exactly what to eat and what not to eat. And then at the end, you're adding them back in to see if you have any reactions. So let's say you take them out for the 10 days and then you add back dairy and you notice like, oh, I ate dairy and I got like really bloated, or I ate wheat and I got like a huge headache. So that's your body telling you that your body doesn't agree with that food. So you may not have, celiac or something like that, where you have a huge allergic reaction to the foods, but your body does have ways of telling you that it doesn't like those foods. And so also with the detox, you could lose 5 to 10 pounds. So depending on your current weight. So I say this because if you only have 5 pounds to lose, you're not going to lose the 5 pounds by doing the detox. And I don't want you to get sad, go home, do the detox and say, I didn't lose the 5 pounds. Okay, you're going to lose some weight, maybe you lose 1 pound, but if you have like 50 or like 100 pounds to lose, you're going to lose more weight in that first week because you have more weight to lose. Just with that said, I have seen people lose 5, 10 pounds on the detox. It just depends on how much your current weight is, how much weight you're starting with. But everyone always loses weight on the detox. And another thing to talk about is that it doesn't always matter the number on the scale, because muscle weighs more than fat. So you could do this detox and the number on the scale stays the same because your muscle might have gone up and your fat went down, and muscle weighs more than fat. So you're kind of displacing that. My point is that your body composition is changing. So your waist is getting smaller. You're getting less bloated around your hips. You're getting less love handles. So just pay attention to that, because the number on the scale doesn't always reflect what's happening in your body. But the clothes, if your clothes feel baggier, go by that, like how your clothes are fitting, because that's a really good indicator of how much weight you're losing, and not specifically weight, but inflammation that you're losing in your body from getting rid of these toxins. So how do you feel after the detox? So you finish the detox and you have increased energy, you have less brain fog, less headaches, less inflammation, less sugar cravings, increased sleep. So we had this patient come in here the other day, and he was just so impressed with the detox. He's like, I can't even believe it. He's like, I used to like crave all these foods, and he said his taste buds changed. He was like, it's so weird. He just couldn't believe it. He's like, it's so weird. My taste buds changed. And so his taste buds changed. He was sleeping better. He felt better. He was making better food choices because he just didn't crave those types of foods anymore. And then it's a liver detox. So no, you can't drink on this. It's 10 days, you'll be fine. And so he said, you know, for those 10 days, he stopped drinking. And then also he was just making better food choices because like I realized that I would drink and I would just want to eat horrible food because, you know, your inhibition goes down when you drink. And so he just felt a lot better after the detox, and he was just so surprised because he's never done anything like that before. So it can really help you with cravings, sugar cravings. You know, once you get those sugars out of your body, it stabilizes your blood sugar. And so that's how you have less cravings. So if you keep eating the sugar, your blood sugar is going up and up and up. And so you take that sugar out, that way you have less cravings, less sugar cravings. And I can even say that one person, their taste buds change. So you can have less brain fog, less headaches, less inflammation, less bloating around the hip area, less joint pain. This is a really big one for people. They do the detox and it gets rid of a lot of joint pain because these toxins, they're floating around your body and they're making you feel horrible. So you take them out of your body and you can have less joint pain, less bloating, less puffiness around the hip area. So we talked about that earlier with the estrogen. You're getting these nasty estrogens out of your body. And so that's how you get less puffiness around the hips. And then for men, less puffiness around the breast area from those nasty extra estrogens. You get less water retention and also less mood swing because we're removing these toxins from the body. Okay, so to sum it up, I always have people start with the detox in my weight loss program because it speeds up your metabolism. It jumpstarts your metabolism. And we talked about this. It jumpstarts your metabolism because it clears out your liver. So your liver is in charge of your blood sugar. Your liver is in charge of metabolizing fats. Your liver is in charge of detoxification. So your liver is a huge organ in your body. And when it's slowed down with all these toxins in your system, then it slows down your metabolism. So it slows down the ability for your body to process fats. It slows down your ability for your body to process blood sugar. It slows down your ability for your body to get these toxins out of your body. And again, these toxins are cumulative, so they build up in your system. So maybe when you were younger, you know, you were able to detoxify better because your liver was working better because it wasn't clogged up with all of these toxins. And then now today, we're just exposed to so many toxins in the food, in the environment, in our personal care products that it just puts a really big load on your liver. And so that's why it makes it harder for you to lose weight. And that's why it slows down your metabolism. So for our food, we want to just make sure that we're eating organic foods. So there's this thing called the Clean 15 and the Dirty Dozen. So you guys can look that up online. So the Clean 15 are foods that you can buy non-organic, and the Dirty Dozen are the foods that you want to make sure for sure you're buying organic. So the Clean 15 are the ones that don't get sprayed with as many pesticides. And then the Dirty Dozen are the ones that are sprayed with way too many pesticides and that you definitely want to buy organic because those toxins are building up in our system. And then they're in our water, which we didn't even talk about really, but all sorts of stuff ends up in our water. Medications can end up in our water. And speaking of medications, this detox also, it takes out medications. It's going to take out toxins from the environment. It's going to take out these toxins from these fragrances. They're going to take out these toxins from our food. So this detox is really amazing. It takes out heavy metals. And so personal care products. So this is also a huge issue when it comes to toxins. And that's just because we put so many different things on our skin, from lotion to shampoo to conditioner to makeup for women, and then men, shaving cream, and men don't get away from it either, and cologne. And so it's specifically the fragrances that are, there's a ton of other toxins in these personal care products. Fragrances are nasty stuff. And so there's this website that you could go to, Environmental Working Group. It's called Skin Deep, and you can rate your skincare products. I don't suggest you do this, because then you'll just be in a rabbit hole and you're going to be like, oh man, everything is toxic. But it's good to know, and just start switching out some of your beauty products for things that are less toxic. You don't have to throw it all away in one swoop, but just start making better choices now that you know, because you don't want this stuff in your system. And just make sure you do the detox at least once a year. And then this, the detox, it reduces obesogens, and specifically those synthetic estrogens that make us sick, tired, and fat. So these obesogenic toxins, they make it harder for us to lose weight. They slow down our metabolism, and they create food cravings that make us crave unhealthier foods. And then this detox is a liver detox. So it's different than a cleanse. It's not going to make you go to the bathroom a ton, and it's not like a lemon water thing. It specifically supports the phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification pathways. So it not only gets those toxins out of your fat cells, but it also gets your body to excrete them. So you're going to be peeing them out, pooping them out, sweating them out. So when you do the detox, you want to make sure you're doing that, so that way you get the toxins out of your body. And then also you want to make sure you drink a lot of water, again, so that's how you're getting those toxins out of your body. And then, so you could lose 5 to 10 pounds on the detox. So just remember, it depends on how much weight you had to start with. So I don't want you to get really upset if you only had to lose 5 pounds and you didn't lose all of it on the detox. So if you have like 10, 15, 20, 100 pounds to lose, that's where you're going to lose more in the beginning. You're going to get that 5 to 10 pound weight loss. And like I've said, I've seen plenty of people lose 5 to 10 pounds doing the detox. This patient came in the other day, and her husband lost 13 pounds by doing the detox. Okay, so this is not a normal weight loss for the detox, but this is what I'm talking about. I've seen people lose 10 pounds on the detox. So it works. So if you follow the detox and you follow the diet, you are going to lose weight. And so it depends on how much you're starting with, but you will lose weight on this detox. And I have seen a patient, he lost 13 pounds. It's incredible. I'm like, that's amazing. So another thing to note. So men have more muscle than women do. So unfortunately, men tend to lose weight faster than women, which is super annoying, but muscle burns more calories than fat. So because men just naturally have more muscle than women, and think about it, women have more fat than men because we have the breasts, we have the hips, we make babies. So just naturally we have more fat deposits than men do. So men tend to have more muscle than women do. So that's why men lose weight faster doing anything, which is super frustrating, than women do. So just keep that in mind. So, if you're looking to lose weight, you want to build as much muscle as you can as well, because muscle burns more calories than fat. So think about that, keep that in mind. But I have seen people lose at least 5 to 10 pounds on this detox. So go to my website. Again, I hope you guys can see this. Okay, it's right here, transformationkitchen.love. It's not .com, .love. Go there and click on the learn more button. And okay, so I had a really great time with you guys tonight, and I enjoyed teaching you guys. And that's it for tonight. So thank you.